My family kicked me out because my sister swore I stole her engagement ring. 3 years later, a plumber pulled that same ring out of my parents' garbage disposal. By then, I wasn't the same person they threw away. I grew up in a small Ohio town with my mom, my dad, and my older sister. She was the golden kid. Straight A's, debate captain, always going places. I was the one still living at home, working part-time, trying to figure it out. It wasn't perfect, but it was still my house. Until one Tuesday afternoon, I was upstairs on my day off, gaming in my room, when I heard laughter downstairs. My sister was home for the week, planning her wedding with my mom. She'd gotten engaged to a big-shot lawyer with money and a family heirloom ring. Everyone treated that ring like it was the crown jewels. About an hour later, I heard a scream that made my stomach drop. I ran into the kitchen and my sister was standing there, white-faced, hands shaking. "My ring is gone," she snapped. She said she took it off to do dishes and left it on the counter. Then she looked straight at me like I was trash. "You're the only one here. Where is it?" I laughed at first because it was so insane. Then I saw my mom's face, then my dad. My sister started spiraling. "He's jealous," she yelled. "He wants to sell it so he can finally move out." I kept saying, "I didn't touch it," over and over, like that was supposed to matter. My parents tore through my room like they were raiding a drug house. Drawers dumped, mattress flipped, closet emptied. They didn't find the ring. They did find my small cash savings from the grocery store. My sister scooped it up like a prosecutor holding evidence. "So you already sold it," she said, smug as hell. For a week, they pushed me to come clean. They threatened police. They watched me like I was a stranger. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. Every time I walked into a room, conversation stopped. Then my dad stood in the hallway, arms crossed, and said, "Pack your stuff. You have 2 days. We can't trust you anymore." I packed in slow motion. One shirt, one book, my laptop, a handful of photos. My mom hovered, crying, but still didn't say, "I believe you." My sister watched from the window like she was guarding a prison break. Then my dad opened the front door and didn't even look at me. I stepped outside with a duffel bag and a backpack and realized my childhood ended on the porch. I crashed on a friend's couch, then cheap motels, then anywhere I could afford. I washed dishes. I walked dogs. I did construction until my hands split. Eventually, I landed a warehouse job and rented a small room with roommates. I stopped answering my family. My mom left voicemails about fixing this. My dad texted about talking. My sister showed up at my job once, and I told security to send her away. 3 years passed. I got promoted. I started online classes. I built a life out of pure spite and survival. And then my dad emailed, "We need to talk." I almost deleted it, but I called, and he hit me with the sentence that made my brain glitch. "They found the ring," he said. "It was in the garbage disposal. The plumber pulled it out." So yeah, I was innocent the whole time. The ring wasn't stolen. It was literally chewed up under their sink while they made me homeless. My dad said my sister was devastated. My mom was sick with guilt. They wanted me to come home. I met them at a coffee shop in the next town over. Neutral ground. My mom sobbed the second she saw me. My dad looked smaller, like the last 3 years finally landed on his shoulders. My sister wouldn't meet my eyes. She whispered, "I'm so sorry," like that was supposed to rewind time. They apologized. They said they regretted it every day. I listened. Then I said, "You didn't just accuse me. You chose it. You chose the worst version of me without proof." My mom reached for a hug and I leaned back. Not dramatic, just honest. I didn't go home. I didn't pretend it was fine. I told them we could have limited contact, on my terms, and that was it. My parents get a short call once a week. My sister gets distance because her panic cost me 3 years of my life. 6 months later, I accepted a better job in a new city. My sister showed up unannounced, crying, begging me not to go. I looked at her and said, "You already lost me once. Don't act surprised it has consequences." I packed anyway. I'm not out here seeking revenge. I'm just done paying for their mistake. If they want me in their lives, they can earn it slowly. Meanwhile, I'm building something they can't take away with one scream in a kitchen.